today is on backyard missionaries. And that is what we are. So I'm going to discuss first a little bit of the difference between missionary and backyard missionary. If you ask anyone today what a missionary is, immediately the image will come to mind of people standing around a third world country village with little children barely clothed. They'll be hugging them. All of these good little images come to mind. And for fun, I actually went to Google and I Googled missionaries to see what would come up. And you can bet that's exactly what came up. Hundreds and hundreds of pictures of people who look like Jehovah's Witnesses in these little villages with these children draped all over them. And I'm like, wow, you could not find one picture of people doing what we do. That's not what people consider missionaries. And if I had to say why is that, I would say it's because it doesn't appeal to our emotions or feelings. Our emotions and feelings of self-righteousness, in importance it's about yourself, would say, oh, I feel good about myself because I'm out in a third world country taking care of children. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with missionaries everywhere. But that shouldn't be placed above being a missionary right here in America. So as I also looked into mission trips, this is something that's become very popular today, youth mission trips. All the time in my feed I have GoFundMe pages come up for friends and families, youth or teenagers going off to mission trips. So I thought I'd look into them. I was curious about them. And it was very eye-opening what youth mission trips really are. There is no end to websites out there that will fund youth mission trips. As soon as you go to the website, it'll say, choose your mission. And I'm like, this is like Total Recall. You can go in and choose your destination, you can choose your trip, you can choose where you want to go. There was nothing really missionary about it. It was, these are adventure trips with a side of Jesus. That's what they really are. These, you could choose whether you wanted a middle school group to go, high schoolers, families. These trips, I'll give the websites credit. The trips, they don't even advertise that you're going to make a difference spreading the gospel. It's all about you. You're going to have a wonderful experience, and it's going to bring you closer to Christ. They don't even talk about making a difference where you go in these trips. It's all about having an experience. The mission trips are kind of like all-inclusive resorts. These little companies have set up their little safe zones, and they have built these little, I wouldn't call them hotels, but lodgings for the youth to stay in. And it's all designed to be safe. They'll give you guides. They'll even supply you your natives to teach. Do you want to hand out Bibles? They'll give you that too. Do you want to build a house while you're there? Here you go. These companies that supply these trips, they even have contracts with the land that they're on. They have to meet a certain quota. They have to bring in so many mission groups to their area per year to keep the contract with the government of the country that they're in. So they're not real missions at all. And how much of a difference do you think people are really going to make? You're going somewhere, whether it be Malaysia, whether it be Dominican Republic, you're going there for a week, 2 weeks. It's more about you having a vacation and getting other people to fund it than it is about making a change. You can walk into a village and be a celebrity for a week. The kids love you. They love people coming in to make them feel good. You're like a favorite aunt and uncle who visits and then goes home. But real change does not come from handing somebody a Bible. If real change came from handing out Bibles, the Gideons would have done the biggest mission in America for the people of all time. A Bible in every hotel in America. Has that brought any real change? No. Real change comes from teaching the law of God and understanding those blessings that can only come from obedience to His commandments. What we do here, backyard missionaries, what does that really mean? That means being a missionary right where you are. It means going out each day with your mission to change the world right where you're at. America is a battleground. I mean, you don't have to look far around you. Christians aren't fighting. They're running from the world and hiding from it. They talk about changing it, but they don't want to do any of the work themselves. They move to remote rural areas. They hide in their homes. They homeschool their kids, keep them from all evils of the world. If we just keep them out of the environment, they'll be fine. How did that work out for Adam and Eve? They had the perfect environment. They didn't end up with perfect children either. Running from the world is not the answer. Churches aren't teaching God's law. Churches have become no more than social clubs. They've changed their names. They don't even sound like churches anymore. You have to look really close to figure out if they're a church. They call them Vibe, Thrive. I mean, they're no different than nightclub names. They spout religious epithets frequently, but they're not really teaching anything. If you want to know what they're teaching, just look at who's comfortable attending them. I have people come into the school all the time. One woman in particular comes to mind. She would come into the school, praise Jesus, very, very praise Jesus. She'd come in, she goes, Miss Henny, can I pray over you? Go ahead, pray over you. God can make anything effectual. And she would pray over me. And then one time she says to me, she goes, I'm not a religious person, but I am very spiritual. I thought, wow, she just summed up exactly what she was very well. She was not religious. She did not have any law. It wasn't about law, it was all about a feeling. Praising Jesus to her, that was her religion. It was not any keeping of the law or any law at all. The life of being a backyard missionary is not easy. It definitely doesn't look as loving as the photos of missionaries on the internet. Our life is not 1 to 2 weeks a year, and it is a calling to be a full-time missionary. You can't take a month off and say, oh, that was tough, I'm going to take a month off and go visit relatives, or I'm going to go visit this or that. It's all year. But you are with your family. In our ministry, you are with your family, so being a career missionary, working 5 days a week, you work 6:30 to 6. It doesn't feel so long. I have people all the time, how do you guys work those long hours? And I was like, it doesn't feel long. You're with your whole family. It's a home away from home. You're not at work 6:30 to 6. You're at your calling 6:30 to 6. So when you leave, you're going to your house to take care of your family, but it's not really any different than what you do all day long. Will you get a whole lot of praise from your fellow Christians for doing this? No, not at all. That's not why we do this. Christians don't view what we do as being important. They don't even view it as important as the people who stand outside abortion mills. And yet, if we taught children from birth on that abortion is wrong, premarital sex is wrong, will we even have abortion clinics? Would people even tolerate it? They wouldn't. I can remember the first time that my kids came into contact with abortion protests. We were driving along 41, and there were people out there standing with their anti-abortion signs. And my kids were very young, probably 5 to 7 at the time. And one of them asked what the signs were about. And I was like, well, there are signs out there about stop abortion. What's that? So I explained to him, I was like, well, this is the first experience we had explaining this to him. It was interesting. You know, that's when a mother decides to kill the baby before it's born. Well, Luke, my boys, he looks at me, sorry, the horror on his face was amazing. It was genuine and instantaneous. It was really interesting to me because I think if you took any child at that age and explained what abortion was to them, they would react the same way. He was still a child himself, and his thought was, they're allowed to kill me before I'm born? How can you do that? And it was at this moment I really realized something important. This is why our enemies take kids from infancy on. Because it takes years to get that shock and horror out of a child's heart at what they consider okay. It takes years to take the commandments off of their heart and to crush it out to where they can convince them of the evils of what they do. Which is why it's so important for Christians to be just as dedicated to get to those children when they are little, before they can be turned against God. We have people come down here all the time who look at our ministry, and they have very nice things to say. But many of them will follow up almost immediately after they say, this is great, and say, have you ever thought about high school? And I do feel a little bit of a grimace every time I hear it, because I'm like, you're missing the point. You would never hear our enemies be like, let's wait till they're high school level and then teach them that. We don't need to worry about them when they're little. Let's just wait till they can understand what we're saying, and then we'll teach them. Our enemies are smarter than this. They know you have to take them at infant level if you're going to make a difference. So Christians have a wonderful opportunity from early on. Can you imagine if every church in America suddenly had a preschool? What we could do. Or one Christian family in every community, what we could do. It wouldn't take much. We could start combating this today and making a huge, huge difference. Christians need to be as dedicated to change as our enemies are. Waiting till the adult age is almost always a failure. Almost always. You're attempting to change everything they've been taught their whole life. And they'll question it or refute it completely. Not always the case, but that's mostly the case. Christians are not patient. They want immediate results for their labors. And that's not going to happen. You're not going to see immediate change. If we saw immediate results, it would not require faith. And faith, it takes faith to make a difference, and it's going to take time. I don't expect to see real change in my lifetime, but that's why I have faith that God in His sovereignty will work every day for change. So we have to have more faith and perseverance than our enemies. So in conclusion, I would say missions and being a missionary is not about your experience or about you. It's about influencing a culture for Christ, and our local communities are in desperate need of committed missionaries. Thank you.